Looks like he dug up the bait, so we're going to give him a little more bait. Let me reiterate on this tape the importance of covering that bait up. Doesn't seem like it might be an important consideration, but it is, because birds of prey, blue jays and various types of birds like that will come down and they'll see that bait. They have very good eyes. They'll see that bait and they'll come down and start working that bait. You'll have a jay or something instead of some fur. So you don't want to do that. Most states now have a law and cast about exposed bait anyways. Here in California, we have a bait law that says you can't set a trap within 30 feet of an exposed bait. And I think it's a good law. It's easier to catch a bobcat with some sort of flagging fur or feathers, but there's other artificial material you can use if you want to flag a bobcat in that will work just fine. So I don't feel it's very worthwhile pursuit to be using exposed bait in the first place. Well, that finishes it. Well, I guess we're on to our next set. I had a bobcat set down here on this trail through these old beehives, as you can see, and it's right next to a rural area over here. There's a ranch over here. I found my trap laying on the side of the trail in a neat little pile, and it appeared to be somebody had walked down that trail sometime yesterday and stepped on it and set it off. They were nice enough to leave it in a pile, and I think they were trying to tell me something, so I'm pulling that set up and we're going to move it someplace else. Well, as you can see, I've got a walkthrough set right over here that I'm checking right now, and we don't have anything in it. It was sprung yesterday. Oh well, you can't run your whole trap line and expect to catch an animal in every catch. I'd like to catch a few though. Maybe the next one. Nothing in that one either. Well, we've had an unusual day on the trap line so far already. We checked 30 sets and we've caught one gray fox and had problems with some ranchers on one set. We found sprung and laying there on the side of the trail. We've had 2 traps stolen, and just talked to some hunters that didn't even know trapping was legal, which shows that some people in our community aren't too educated. This particular set, we kind of got fortunate in that we don't have anything here, because I came up here to check it and there's a big old mountain lion track here, just inches away from my pan. And I can point it out to you right here. You can get that on the film. That's a mountain lion track right there. He came in from this way. He put his paw right through here, and he walked right through here. He walked right through this walkthrough without getting caught. which is good for us because we would have had to let them go. A mountain lion in this state is a catch and release affair. A full-grown mountain lion might go 150 pounds. That's a kind of cat I don't like to play with. Gonna have to remake this set because it's sprung. The life of the trapper. Some days nothing goes right. Other days you connect like crazy. Happened here. Any of them got missed. Which is a problem. Here again, when you pack these traps, then you want to make sure you get as much dirt underneath the jaws as you can. Stabilize that trap. Keep it from rocking. If you don't, it's just going to give you problems. This set here was sprung and there's no evidence of anything getting pinched in it, in between the jaws. So, it could be that the animal came across, dragging a toe or something. Hard to say. Very little tracks. It's dry, dusty dirt to go on. Plus, yesterday was a holiday weekend. A lot of people are out here with their dogs, horseback riding and everything. They work off these trails. Sometimes they'll get off the road. The dog will. He'll get caught, or some hiker might come down through here, just taking a look-see, and step on your trap and not even know it. All these things happen. You just got to have patience. When it touch the animals, use some common sense. Don't set too close to the road. You can help it. Some of the sets in this area are really right off the road, this forestry road here, because there's no accessible country that we can operate in. One of the costs of doing business.